Alright, here we are. Whoops, forgot to do the HP bar. There we go. Now the HP bar is running. Glad I caught that early this time. How is everyone today? Let's see where... There it is. Excellent. That's booting up. My sound effects are working. Everything's going great. Hey there, doggo. How's it going? So, yeah, if you didn't see my, Yay! Cone Reigns! If you didn't see my notice for when I was starting, yeah, we're playing Megaman X6 with the twist. X6 is one of the most controversial of all of them. Generally because people are either in the camp of, I love it or I hate it. And I think probably 80% of those people are in the I hate it camp. Awesome, thanks, Rad. I actually, like, their Twitch channel just got recommended to me, and so I did drop them a follow before I started streaming. Especially for big channels like that, though, I make sure to disable the notifications because I don't want my phone being spammed with it, so... yeah, still probably a good idea to remind me. Thank you for the follow, Doomer! Should probably move that alert box up. So if you play this game on the X Legacy Collection, which is how most people are going to be able to experience it, you'll get a different intro song. I think they had licensing issues with that one. Well, I hope you enjoy those 30 minutes, Rocky. Not necessarily a new model, but you know, I've only been using it for a couple streams now. I always got to set my dash to R1. It's just more comfortable for me there. Again, the best setting is always what you're more comfortable with. I won't be narrating things that are being narrated in Japanese, even though I'm sure most of us won't be able to understand it, but it feels weird to be talking over them, so I won't. Hello, Mirai. How's it going? And hi, Jake. Indeed, Rocky. I try not to do it, but it's sometimes really hard, especially when you've got a lot of people. Of course, Jake redeems Crayon Rain! I need to adjust the location of head pads. That should do it. I didn't think it was really possible for there to be a downgrade to X5's cutscenes, but I generally consider X6's cutscenes to be a downgrade from X5's, and that's really sad, because X5's were, like, literally just still image and text scrolling by. This has minimal voice acting, but also very rarely any sort of background noise, like sound effects or music or anything, and it's just generally really weird. Yes, only one page came out today. I can't really think of a situation where I would have 2 pages come out. So part of the mod that I'm running here is that it's been retranslated. The original English translation here was just awful. Like, not even in just a completely missing the beat of what the characters are saying, but also, like, just bad grammar and typos everywhere as well. Okay, actual talking. Looks like most of the mechanoids in this area have gone Maverick. You haven't been out in the field for a while, X, so be careful. I'll be fine, don't worry. Besides, I have the Falcon armor and Zero's saber with me. About that, I couldn't fully repair the Falcon armor's flight system, but I managed to modify it into an air dash system. No problem, I'll keep that in mind. Well, I'm moving out. Roger that. There's an entrance leading to some ruins right ahead of you. Head over there. Yeah, again, very clear here, or a lot more clear than it used to be. Now we actually get to play. And I hope you like seeing the Falcon armor here, because it's the only time you're actually going to see it. I do still make reference sheets, yeah, but they're definitely not my favorite thing to do. I have to be in the right mood for them. But again, that doesn't mean I won't do them, I just have to... Yeah, I just have to be in the right mood for it. It's honestly really nice and kind of weird that the Falcon armor didn't have an air dash before, and now it does. Hey, are you guys alright? X, thank goodness you're here. The giant mechanoid is in the next room. We tried neutralizing it, but the thing's acting like it's possessed or something. We panicked and got hurt, and... Return to base, you two. I'll take it from here. Alright, thank you. Be careful, X. Yeah, Rocky, the story of the X Games is fascinating if you're willing to dig. And I do mean, like, willing, like, really willing to dig. Because you've also got to remember that some of the translations in these are not very good. And also, hello, Oliver. So, this guy's gimmick is he doesn't take much damage unless you shoot this thing and then he gets slammed and ha 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 ha. You can technically take him out with, without hitting this. And I think speedrunners will employ some sort of strat there to do so. Because it takes a while when he slams on the ground, but I'm unfamiliar with it. Zero. And more warnings. If we get a raid while I'm actually getting the warning from the boss intro, that would be hilarious, just saying. Because that's exactly where that's from. So this was Zero's doing. Our suspicions were well-founded after all. Who are you? Identify yourself. I am Hymax. My mission is to hunt down the Zero Nightmare. Zero? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb, Maverick Hunter. You're not here by mere chance. You have some connection to the Zero Nightmare. Speak. That's my line. What does Zero have to do with this? You know something about him, don't you? Fine. If you are not talking willingly, I will make you. Ah! Mirai, remember, do not complain about the ads. Oh, that doesn't work in a respawn. Okay. Yeah, that's a new little thing that I added to the bot. You can look up the rules at any time via the bot. Is that all, Maverick Hunter? It was foolish of me to consider you a threat. I will let you live this time, but if you interfere with our mission again, I will personally end you. Hi, Scooter! I couldn't even put a scratch on that guy. What's this Zero Nightmare he was talking about? That dream I had earlier. Does it have anything to do with this? What the hell is going on? Oh, thanks, Red. You can actually thank Jake for that one. They're the ones who actually implemented it. I just kind of gave them a direction to go, and they're the ones who put it in. Oh, in the game. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Jake is great. The only thing I was saying was I was just reading off the what the in-game text was saying. That's all. See, this is what I'm talking about low-quality cutscenes, where there's no music or sound effects or anything for quite a while in this, to the point where, honestly, I'm just going to skip it. And there's so much freaking text here, too, that I'm just going to speed through. I want to get to actually playing the game. I think later X games had an issue of being a little over-tutorialized or over-story tutorialized, I guess, at the beginning, and just kind of info dumping. Alright, so, Shadow Armor X challenge. Obviously, we don't have the Shadow Armor, so we're going to have to do with base X for our first outing. But, in order to satisfy our rules, which again, you can type Command Challenge in the chat to see what the rules specifically are, I will have to leave this stage with the Shadow Armor. Meaning I'll have to pick up at least one piece here, which is possible, but considering the Shadow Armor is supposed to be the second armor that you get and requires the first, well, we're going to have to do some tricks and damage abuse, and it's going to be fun. Potentially frustrating, but fun. I probably should have read that dialogue box, but basically it says that this rain is damaging me, and I need to get through here as quickly as I can, destroy all of those little eyeball things, and then this. And then I can progress to the other area. Yep, just kind of ignoring enemies where I can. Okay, no one up there. Ooh, I better hurry. Oh, that so nearly killed me. Really tricky section through here. No, 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 no. Oh, God, that was nearly fatal. Yeah, if you get crushed, you actually start to just phase through those platforms, and that's kind of bad when there's a pit below you. Oh, right, I can't do that rapid fire trick. Because I have a saber now. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. Yes! I got it! First try. That's actually really tricky to do. X, step into this capsule and I'll grant you a program to modify your armor. This capsule contains the body program for the shadow armor. With them, you'll take far less damage, and your systems will convert the excess force into energy to perform the Giga attack. Your only hope. Yeah, the armor parts don't do a whole lot. Let me make sure. Okay, so since I actually have to clear the stage as Shadow Armor X, we gotta leave. I really wish it would just put me into Shadow Armor there, but, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he decided to put it there from a lore reason. Seems kind of dumb. Especially since the armor's main thing is, like, immunity to spikes. But, you know. Okay, so now we can play as Shadow Armor. We can start collecting things. We're good. This is the primary reason I'm using the X6 tweaks patch, because otherwise that's not possible in the base version. You'd have to collect all 4 pieces of the armor in order to use it. Hi, Catching Fire. How's it going? Ready? And our armor changes very slightly. And we'll start taking significantly less damage, thankfully. But we really do want to do this level as our first. Even though we could do another one instead, this one has a part near the end that we want to grab. And as per the rules, I could not grab it as non-Shadow Armor X. Oh, yeah, that was actually really smooth there, movement-wise. That wasn't, but, you know. So, right now, you're probably thinking, if you haven't, oh, yeah, the diaper cabinet's restocked. If you haven't played X6 before, you're probably thinking, huh, this isn't so bad. Why do people hate this game so much? Again, I'm running a fix for a lot of things here. And we're in one of the better stages and haven't been introduced to some of the more horrid mechanics this game has to offer. Ow. Oh, don't get me wrong, I actually do consider X6 to be really fun if you know what you're doing. And can handle punishment. Like that right there, I gotta do all these damage abuses just to get into these little secret areas here and grab parts. I might be able to get through this. Yes! That was good. That was clutch. Yeah, very difficult to do that. Those are very precise to actually be able to dash through those. Yeah, this game, in some ways, does sort of feel like the Dark Souls of Mega Man, I guess you could call it. You know, in the sense that, like, because I know there's a thing where, like, people are calling, like, oh, everything's the Dark Souls of everything. Oops, nope, let's see if I can do this. Come on, nope, yeah, see how tough that is? I wouldn't consider X7 to be the most controversial. I'd consider it to be the worst, but not the most controversial. Controversial, in my mind, means that people have mixed opinions on it and kind of fight over whether or not it's good or bad. I don't think anyone fights over whether or not X7 is good. But there's a decent number of people who will defend X6. Flawed though it may be. And X7 does not have a patch to fix shit. Yes, I will play through X7. The time will come. So here's kind of the first little bit of weirdness. There are alternate paths for every stage in this entire game that result in you dying to spikes. Fighting an entirely different boss and do not count as you clearing the stage. And they are absolutely required for 100% completion, so we'll be doing them all. And at a certain point, they're pretty much past the first one, they're an insane pain in the ass to complete. Because the boss that makes you fight is just that freaking annoying and unfairly tough, and yeah. You're not meant to be able to defeat him early. But the game doesn't give you the option to not fight him. The game will give you, like, shit tons of extra lives, and then prevent you from leaving the stage until you've either beaten the really hard boss or lost them all to him. I do think, though, that in general, having alternate exits to a stage is a generally interesting idea, and were it executed better, and were I not dead, I think it would actually be really nice. But, again, that's the thing, it's just not. Okay, there's another one of these here. Unfortunately, those don't save when I die, so I've got to get them again. And then I've only got one shot at the boss here. Which, there's an abuse in his AI that I might be able to use. I just have to remember how to do it. I don't like these guys here because they're just enemies with invincible states until they attack are just generally really annoying. And boy, does this stage ever use them. What does the shadow armor do? It makes you look really cool, stick to walls, and gives you immunity to spikes. It's a ninja armor, essentially. As well as being my favorite character in X-Dive. Whoa, that was almost really close. The armor is not super broken or anything, but it is really fun, hence why I wanted to do this challenge. Come on. There. Ah, I thought that was enough to kill him. It was not. Okay, now is that enough to get me in to fight the boss? Just drop a bomb on me? And another. The game definitely, at certain points, has issues with enemy spam as well, and that's just not good design. Hey, Neko. How's it going? Alright, no lives to take out the boss here. Let's see how it goes. I do thankfully have the double defense from the armor, which will help. Where is Zero? Where is my Zero, my greatest creation? Have you gone crazy? Just what are you anyway? Kill. Kill! Kill you! Yeah, so Nightmare Zero here is weak to his own saber. There, I got him. The armor really helped there. That sucks about the canceled D&D session. I'm doing fine today. Had a decent trip to the grocery store. They were giving out cookie samples like crazy. Okay, I thought I changed the position of the alert box. Apparently not. Now I did. And we got Hug-a-Plush while Zero monologues. Well, I guess not so much of a monologue, but... Yes, there were lots of cookies and I did get some. Hug the Vol. I mean, you're not the first person that I've heard say that, Crystal. Welcome in, Snazzy Goat Boy. I have legit had a, this was about the Megaman Zero design, not the, X series design. I legit had a normie friend who didn't know about who didn't know I was a baby fur and whatnot. Like, legit just say that to me when he was seeing the models. Like, yeah, I like the games and all, but it looks like Zero's wearing a diaper, and I don't like that part of his designs. Like, yeah, okay. But no, there was like a local cookie company in the grocery store who was like giving out samples and whatnot. And they were really freaking good, so I decided to get some, even if they were a little bit pricey. Azura is officially hired, so we can loosen our spending a little bit. A little bit. Thank you for the follow, Raven! Alright, so we actually got a very good... And thank you again for the follow, Naomi! Welcome in! Ah, where are the new followers coming from? So yeah, after we went through all that trouble to get Zero, we will not use him once. We are not allowed to use him. We are, however, allowed to use this, Hyper Dash, which is a part that we got for rescuing a Reploid in that second part of the Inami Temple area. Very, very, very important to have that. You might also notice how some of these areas are red now. That will be important very soon, because now we're going to Magma area for about 5 seconds. Actually, I am a little bit curious how many seconds we will stay here. So go ahead and count, Rocky. Hey, Concub, how's it going? Yeah, this level is a hot mess. Get it? Actually, hold on. I'm not going to stay here for the full 5 seconds. I'm actually going to suicide on this and get my lives back. I'll need them. So that was probably more than 5 seconds, but yeah. 14 seconds, almost 3 times as long. And yeah, things are going good, Concub. Again, had a good trip to the grocery store, got to relax a bit. Laundry's a pain in the ass, but yeah. So, there is a reason that we went there, because now we're going somewhere else. I will explain it when we get to it and it becomes relevant. Because this stage has literally, well, maybe not literally, but pretty much the only positive effect of what's called the nightmare system. Alright, Rocky. You're going to go make dinner, right? If that's the case, then have a good dinner. May also notice that we are jumping really fast thanks to Hyperdash. We will actually need that to get some upgrades to make this run possible. I'm just damage boosting through all this crap because I do not want to be bothered. Okay, if we had not been to Blaze Heatnix's stage, we would not be able to get into this area here. It would be blocked off because fire is not raining from the ceiling. Going into one stage ends up affecting another stage in this game. Ah, oh, so close. Gonna have to retry that. Oh, right, yeah, you have a RPG session to go to. Cool, have fun. Oh, by the way, these floating squid guys suck ass. They can find the rescuable Reploids there that give you parts and other good enhancements, and make them completely unattainable. So, like, let's say this guy down here has a part for us. If one of those nightmare viruses gets to him, oh shit, one of them's going to. There we go. Then he becomes unobtainable, and so does his part. The tweaks patch that I have now fixes that, where they'll just respawn, but in the original they don't. That's a very horrible design. Yes, I made it. So we're taking another crystal here, because we need to get a part. And if you thought the last trick was tricky, this one's even worse. Whoops. Yeah, leaps of faith everywhere here. Expect many game overs.
Ready?
Yes! I got it! That actually wasn't as hard as I was thinking it would be. I don't know why I jumped into spikes. I know I'm going to have to exit anyway. Because the thing is, the boss that I would have to fight now that Zero Nightmare has been destroyed, I am not able to beat him at all, period. He is unbeatable with my current loadout. So if I wasn't able to escape from the stage, I would just have to waste all of my lives. Great design, huh? Okay, now what I actually need to do is... let me try that stage again, but with that jumper part. So that'll increase my jump height, and I might be able to pick up... the leg parts for the shadow armor here with just that. I've tested it with Hyperdash and Jumper, but I don't know about just Jumper. I know just Hyperdash is a no. It might be possible with just Jumper. Otherwise, we'll just have to do another stage until we can equip another part, which isn't all that bad. You can tell my jump's fairly floaty here. It really does increase your jump height. But I am missing that speed from Hyperdash for sure. Maybe? Almost. Ah, if that meteor wasn't there. Oh, come on! I don't think it's going to be possible. Oh, is it not possible to get you either right now? Okay. I'm gonna do a bit more attempting on that. Ouch. Nope, come on. Ouch. Nope. Oh, come on! Yeah, nope, I'm gonna call that it's just not possible. Okay. Let me think then. We can just go through this stage here and, beat it. Hopefully. Again, there's a lot of shit happening on screen, and that's, I could have used that healing game! Thank you, Kobold! But yeah, there's just a lot of shit going on the screen at once in this game, and it really does get overwhelming. I'm gonna be a jerk about this. Oh, I accidentally posted it in free chat instead. Whoops. Sorry. My bad. Welcome in, though, Glimmer. Yeah, you can. It's kind of hard to see him here, but these are spikes. Watch out. Shit. Well, I'm dead. I literally cannot advance. There was nothing I could do there. I can't jump two of them at once. Yeah, are you starting to see the kind of design that makes X6 infamous and decisive? Or divisive? Is that it? Hi, Miles! Welcome in. And these falling is all RNG, and it can really screw you up, too. That right there was almost unwinnable. Almost. There we go. So with the mod I have installed here, it removes all unnecessary Reploids. So basically the ones that don't give you power-ups or a part are completely gone. And you don't have to worry about not collecting them. Which, honestly, is very good. Because there were just way too many. There's like 10 or 15 on each stage, and only like 3 or 4 of them actually give you anything. Yeah, as I was saying, Crystal, there's a lot of stuff in here that's just throw everything at you at once. That's good design, right? Are you the Nightmare Investigator Blizzard Wolffang? That's correct. You see, because of my ineptitude, I not only have my own men perished, I also brought shame to my master Gate. All because I was foolish enough to fall into that cursed researcher's scheme. Even so, despite my mistakes, I have been granted life anew. What's done is done. This time, and from now on, I will carry out my mission, no matter the cost. Even if it means taking you out, Maverick Hunter. Let's do it. Yeah, exactly. There's potential for fun, but it's hidden behind a lot of bad design and frustrating choices. Whereas again, like X7 is just a very poor game with bad choices everywhere. Okay, please let that be enough to equip both Hyperdash and Jumper. I also, like, something I really wish that mod could do, and I don't know if this is just, like, technical limitations or what, but I wish it would actually visually show what armor pieces I have equipped, like the old games do. I think it might just be how it was programmed, because, yeah, again, it's not meant to be showing you... You're not meant to be using the armor without all the pieces. Hi, Bee! To make sure to save. Oh yeah, and that was technically our first boss down, which is we're almost an hour in, 45 minutes at least. And hello, Julius. Stream's doing good, B. We're on track with the challenge. Haven't failed it. I'm getting to the point where I'm really just skipping all these cutscenes because they're very low quality, and yeah, for a while you just it's just hard to care. Okay, no, it's still just Jumper. I need to do more then. Okay. Do I take out Turtloid then? No, I want to wait. Do I want to wait on him? I definitely do not want to go to Heatnix. Jeez, at this point, it's really just a matter of where I don't want to go. Let's put Hyperdash back on. And yeah, I guess I'll go back to Anami Temple and I'll take out Turtloid. It's about the only thing I can think to do. I mean, I have other options for sure, like hugging this Vulpix. I have other plushes to hug, but I liked hugging the Vulpix. But yeah, it's just... I was really hoping I would have more Nightmare Souls by this point, and be able to actually equip more than one part. We should definitely prioritize getting those from these guys here. I don't know what the hell just happened with my controls. What? There we go. Almost clean. There's going to be a point later in the game where I've got Nightmare Souls everywhere. Because there are a total of 3 bosses in the alternate exits. Boss number 2 is a bitch and a half, but once he's down, boss number 3 is fucking excellent for grinding souls. But I currently lack the equipment for Shadow Armor X to even damage boss number 2. And also lacking the equipment for him to get souls from boss number 3. And I can't get that equipment until I'm able to equip more parts. Which is a conundrum. And so the solution is to just go through the stages as normal, pick up as many Nightmare Souls as I can, and hope that I'm able to not fall in a pit and die.
Ready?
Oh, neat, I got an extra life that just suddenly dropped. Love it when RNG's on my side like that. No, that was really close. Okay, I think I already grabbed all the stuff that was in these. Hi, Jimmy Neutron. How's it going? Are you having a blast? A brain blast? I can't believe I fucking remember that. And come on, come on, come on. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Jimmy. Alright, time to fight an actual boss. I wasn't aware that Pichu could learn hypnosis. Can Pichu learn sweet scent? I have no idea, probably. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, I'm just at the point where I'm skipping through the text. It's not interesting enough to justify reading it. And Turtloid is going to be a difficult boss with just the Buster. See, unfortunately his gems come back, and yeah, that's annoying. This might be early for pulling this out. Ah, I got him though. Turtle's down. I mean, yeah, this game absolutely did predate Turtonator. Okay, Hunter rank A. That should be enough to equip 2 parts. We'll save again. Yes, I can equip 2 parts now, so I get ultimate mobility. So going back to the North Pole, grabbing that capsule I wasn't able to get before, and then we'll actually be able to... Well, actually, no, we won't be going to a new stage, because after that we'll be going to Blaze Heatnix again, because I'll actually have the stuff required to complete the stage. Yeah, combining the speed of Hyper Dash with the floatiness of Jumper really lets you do crazy shit like that. Let me give you yet another power. This capsule contains the foot program for the Shadow Armor. With this program, you will be able to stick to walls and safely walk on spikes. And if you jump while holding up on the directional button, you'll perform a high jump and stick to certain ceilings. You'll also be able to dash along these ceilings from this position. It's a tricky maneuver, but I trust you'll handle it well. Yeah, a lot of that is just cool for the sake of cool and not really practical. But I am fine with cool for the sake of cool. See? And now we can walk on spikes. The high jump is very nice. Yeah, X's portrait in this game is rather angsty, I guess would be the word. Like, he looks pissed throughout the entire game, which, I mean, given the events leading up to this game, I can't say I blame him, but yeah. He's also probably ticked about the security program that Light put in him, where it's just like, oh no, you can't use any of these until you actually collect all of them because I say so. And technically it's not 6 games on. You did have an armor in X5 that could do it, but that armor sucked. Again, just look how much faster we move. I don't know if I'd be telling people that, Crystal. Feels like one of those things you just keep to yourself. These fire pillars do a hell of a lot of damage. Oh yeah, I stick to walls now. It's pretty cool. I actually don't care too much for the whole stick to walls thing, because I find it gets in the way more than it helps. But it's cool enough. Okay, check my Giga Energy. That charges by me taking damage, so I'm going to be close to dead once it's fully charged. There we go, though. I got it. Yeah, I hope you get used to fighting this enemy, because they are everywhere. That there is a jump that is only possible with Hyper Dash and Jumper again. There are, you're supposed to get in here with Blade Armor, which is the armor before Shadow, but, yeah, we're Shadow only. Step into this capsule and I'll grant you a program to modify your armor. This capsule contains the ARM program for the Shadow Armor. It allows you to fire in 3 directions simultaneously, and even charge the Z-Saber. Go and defeat the evil that plagues our world. Yeah, Dr. Light is just straight up giving me ninja stars. Yeah, it's not as cool as he says, it is not simultaneously. There's a surprising amount of RNG to the ninja stars, unless you're climbing to the ceiling. Then, for some reason, I can shoot 3 at once. My charge shot becomes this, though. And that's just cool. But it does limit my long-range stuff. Especially because, for some reason, the Shadow Armor cannot use special weapons. I do, however, now have a chance of defeating the second boss in the alternate exits. I don't know why I'm holding a charge like this. It does somewhat affect my platforming to hold down a button. Which sounds kind of weird when I say it out loud, but makes total sense in practice, maybe? Oh, look, it's Hymax again. You have no need to be here. Leave at once. Why are you allied with Nightmare? Answer me. Funny, that's what I should be saying. Get out of my sight, Maverick. So, the way to defeat Hymax is you have to hit him with 2 unique attacks at once. And depending on the arena that you fight him in, dodging that attack there is sometimes impossible. Because of how the charge for Shadow Armor works, it can hit him twice by itself, which makes him significantly less complicated to defeat. But since Shadow Armor can't use special weapons, so like the normal way you're supposed to beat him is shoot him with a charge shot, then with a special weapon. Shadow Armor doesn't have that capability until it has the arm parts. Normally, this wouldn't be a problem because you aren't supposed to be able to get the Shadow Armor with just one piece. But, yeah. Yeah, the last place you want to fight him in is the North Pole area, because you can't cling to the walls there. Let's see, does this work on him? Nope. I'm a little surprised I got him in first try there. His Desperation attack at the end there can, it's both better for your DPS and his, because that attack really hurts, and can get really hard to avoid unless you're really staying on top of it. But he also stays and is more vulnerable. I think you can actually hit him with, like, regular charge shots at that point. Or rather with just, like, with just regular special weapons. And I don't know where the hell we are where this guy in the back is here. Like, we just got warped to some kind of lab when we were, I don't know, in some sort of volcano or under the earth. I don't like when they make X's voice sound so high-pitched. It just doesn't... I don't feel like it fits the character at all. Oh, by the way, there's a fan theory that Isaac here is Dr. Wily. So, I mean, a lot of the things he says do kind of make sense in that headspace of, yeah, he's Wily in a robot body. And even though I could totally kick his ass right now, he's just like, oh no, you're too damaged, come back. And yes, exactly. I don't like how high Goku's voice is in the Japanese. Hi, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Now I'm rank SA, which means I should be able to equip one more part as well. And that's worth a save. I do wish I could get that pop-up to stop showing up, because I don't really like the reminder that, yes, in order to play this, I have to play it on an emulator. I don't really have another way to do so. I do own the game. I'll say that. I own the game in legal senses, like in a lot of ways, actually. I have the X Legacy Collection 2 for PC, PS4, and Switch, and I own a digital copy of X6 on my PS3, and I bought it. I don't have the physical edition any longer, but I did buy it when it came out on PS1. So, you cannot tell me I do not own this game. Yeah, Gates the bad guy, yada yada yada. I wish you kept with that. We know Sigma's right around the corner. It's a Mega Man game. So, by beating Hymax there, you unlock the end of the game. We are doing 100% though, so we'll get to you later, Mr. World Domination. Ah, good bottle. And it's time to stretch. Oh, that's good. Can I? Okay, no, I actually can't equip another part. Whatever, it's fine. Stretching completed. Combo stretch. This stage here is another that fluctuates on people's I hate it or I can tolerate it lists. With the movement options I have, I can tolerate it. But before I knew a few tricks and was, like, proficient with the movement, yeah, I absolutely hated this stage. And you'll see why. I would love to know why this thing cannot crush the right armor at all. And if you leave the armor there at the top right there, this section of the compressor cannot hurt you. It gives you enough clearance to just zoom through the rest of the thing and just make it entirely irrelevant. Unfortunately, there is no such luck on this section. Having Hyperdash here is insanely helpful. Oh, by the way, those guys used to respawn if you left their cores alone too long. Yeah, because they weren't annoying enough and could already go through walls and get to people before you could, and yeah, supremely, supremely annoying. Okay, I'm not risking that. I really could use the quick charge for X, but I don't have it yet. I know exactly where to get it, but I can't equip it anyway, so. And a secret path that contains important shit, as usual. And that you can't come back from. And another secret path! Although, to be fair, this crystal was moved here in the patch. It was at the end of this long-ass chasm that you may not even be able to cross in the original. And if you couldn't cross it, oh, guess you gotta kill yourself and start over. And that's why Hyperdash and Jumper. Step into this capsule and I'll grant you a program to modify your armor. This capsule contains the head program for the Shadow Armor. With them, you'll be able to swing the Z-Saber much faster. Please, protect the Earth from this nightmare. That is literally it. Yeah, you're small, Crystal. It's easy to move you. And now the Shadow Armor is complete. Dick move!
Ready?
I am not going into that crystal. We are just leaving the stage. There is nothing in that alternate path. I think that's the one you can skip because there is nothing in it. It doesn't contain a heart tank. It contains one rescuable Reploid that doesn't give you a part. I think that's it. So we could have seen the third boss there, but just no. Just no. I will, of course, go back to the recycle lab here, and we'll actually finish it. I wish I could just, you know, go up the ladder and return to the regular path, but no, that would have been considerate design. I think a lot of the design philosophy here was, let's extend the playtime. I don't care if it's artificial, I don't care if it's unfair, let's just extend the playtime. Because I'm sure that's something that the X series, or regular Mega Man in general, got criticized for a lot. That they were short games, and it was hard to justify a full retail price for them. Nowadays, I think you have an easier time doing that, because speedrunning is more of a big scene now, and games like this with lots of replayability are popular. At that point, again, you just focus on the replayability rather than trying to artificially extend the length of the game. As you can see, yeah, we are swinging the sword considerably faster. That's about it, though. It's not all that impressive. But you're kind of probably seeing why I like the Shadow Armor here. It's cool. It focuses on mobility, immunity to spikes. Well, at least this version focuses on mobility. For some stupid reason, the original version does not have the ability to air dash. That just doesn't make any sense to me. It really needs that. Come to think of it, the Blade Armor also does not have a standard air dash either. The only thing that can do a standard air dash is the Ultimate Armor if you're using a cheat code, or the Falcon Armor, which their air dash isn't all that great. This is also the only level to have a crystal required for progression? And I don't know why they did that. It's really unclear. Like, the player's obviously gonna get confused. Oh, and because we went to Wolfang, this place is sort of covered in ice. That's it. It's really not that big of a deal. Some of the nightmare effects are horrid. Others are just like, eh, whatever. And basically none of them are positive. It would have been nice if we started to get positive effects, or way too... I'm supposed to be immune to spikes! Also, hi, Prismus. I guess that's technically considered crushing damage, not spike damage, but still... No, I can literally, like, cling to a wall and still be spike resistant. Like, see these? Nothing. Yeah, exactly, yes. The only thing that makes sense is that nothing makes sense. I can see where the ice here would have the potential to trip you up and cause deaths, but it's just not that bad. This stage, thankfully, doesn't have too terrible nightmare effects on it. Ah, thanks, B. I'm glad to be off. I'm glad to actually be posting pages again. I don't like when I have to skip a week. Because I always like hearing people's reaction to the page and all that stuff. The ceiling is angry at me! Alright, come on. Oh, come on! Yeah, so it can just, it can RNG you into not being able to damage it. Just by spawning on the wrong side. Ah! Now I have to do that all again! Just because I got bad RNG on it. That was pointless but cool! Oh yeah, wasn't that a thing like in Mario Wonder where like Yoshi's in it but he's easy mode only? I don't like that. I like Yoshi and would want to play as them without having to be forced into easy mode. I'm gonna get use out of that ability somehow. Wait, Nabbit's in the game? What is with the Mario and those rabbit things crossover? I don't understand that. Like, I didn't understand it when it came out, and I still don't understand it now. Oh, I can cling to you! I can cling to the ceiling on this guy. That's hilarious. He won't stop it with the bombs, though. Okay, those are down. Yeah, got him! Actually had decent RNG that time. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, Crystal. I have no idea what they are. Yeah, that's fair, like, using them to find a secret. I don't know, let me play as Yoshi, but still be on normal mode. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me to have easy mode locked to a specific character. It should just be a, hey, I want to play on easy mode and use whatever character. Yeah, sometimes the charge for the saber is less effective than just swinging it normally. It's a good thing I can take a hit, because the Giga attack fucking wrecks. Yeah, I do keep hearing good things about Mario Wonder. To the point where maybe I'd try it if I got it for, like, really cheap. I'd maybe try it for, like, 20 or 30. I wouldn't pay full price for it. And simply just... because I'm not really a 2D Mario fan. I don't like the way that he controls. And also, hi, Warlock. Yeah, I mean, I actually enjoy the 3D Mario games just fine, because I think his physics make sense there. But just, I don't know, he's just way too slippery in 2D. I just don't like it. Alright, so at this point, it really doesn't matter where we go. Yeah, you got really lucky with that, Glimmer. This is a very, very odd stage. Just because of how the additional path works and where the boss door is located.
Ready?
I love having immunity to spikes. I wish I had immunity to pits.
Ready?
Well, that's about all of the over a bottomless pit that we'll have in this level. I think there's like one more section of it, but that's it. I don't know why I had that. It's a little hard with how these shuriken work to line up precise shots here. So using the saber is sometimes your best bet. And for some reason, you gotta get these things to target onto you before they'll fire in your direction, and it's weird. And you're likely to just get hurt because the game really wants you to take damage. Like, really wants you to take damage. See what I mean? There, I caught that in midair. Yeah, so I used to think that you had to make this jump in, like, one jump. No, you don't. There's a platform right there. It took me so long to know that. Also, hi, Zuna. Step into this capsule and I'll give you data for an armor program. I've got a lot of these. The one I give you now is the body program for the blade armor. With this program, you'll take less damage, and any damage incurred will be converted into energy to perform the Giga attack. Yeah, so the same shit. Hey, I'm not a big baby. Not today, anyway. I'm big in the amount of baby sense, I guess. But not the size, that's for damn sure. Exactly. Small baby, but big amounts of baby.
Ready?
It is possible to complete this area without the shadow armor, it's just, tricky. I think Glimmer's older than a lot of people in here. I mean, 3 is a big number. Oh, hey, it's Dynamo. You're alive? Of course I am. I can't make top Zenny if I'm dead now, can I? You seem to be pretty busy yourself with the nightmare and this spooky ghost of Zero around, huh? If you came here just to mock me, then you can just leave. I can't waste my time with you right now. Don't be like that, X. Let's chill for a while. Say, while we're at it, why don't we see which one of us has the most nightmare souls? Let's get it. I mean, he has almost literally infinite of them, so... technically him, but I'm gonna take some. He is weak to Rainy Turtloid's weapon. If you hit him with it, he'll enter that state and you can grab a soul from him. Or you can hit him with just the Crescent Slash there part of the Shadow Armor's charge shot, and that will count. And you can do that up to 3 times in one encounter to get Nightmare Souls from him. Yeah, if you wait too long in that state, he'll, just get out of it. Yeah, he's not too hard. Again, fighting him with the Shadow Armor is probably one of the hardest ways to fight him. And even then, it's not really all that much. Seems like I still can't defeat you, huh? No worries, be seeing ya. Yeah, he just kind of fucks off pretty quick and comes back infinitely. Again, great way to farm Nightmare Souls. Floating spinning crayons! That was actually really cool. Okay, so now we're starting to work on the blade armor, which is objectively pretty cool, but cannot be used in the challenge. Oh god, the thing with Math Muncher, Jake, is it's just not a game that I can play for an extended period of time. And yes, Azura can attest to that.
Ready?
No, get... I saved it! I saved it! Clutch, you ain't got nothing on me, bitches! Now if I could just hit my freaking shots. That is a possibility, Jake, but it's also... it's rather annoying to set up, and it's also rather annoying to change games midstream as well. I suppose I could do it as like a bonus game at some point, but yeah, it is just rather difficult to set up. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so this door right here, boss room. The stage was that short. The boss is literally, like, there's no section past that. There's this whole big section leading to the alternate route, but for actually fighting the boss, no, he's right here. That took me way too long to figure out as a kid. Because it was just... It was so dumb! Yeah, shield on there is, kind of a pain in the ass every now and then. You really need to know how to avoid those shields. Again, the charge shot of Shadow Armor does not work very well on him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The charge shot doesn't work well on him, so use the standard saber, and, just remember you can duck and dash. Make sure we save there. And let's finish the magma area now that we can. Hold on. I have more parts I can equip. These purple ones are special parts you can only use once per stage. They're kind of nice. There's one that's a full heal later. So, you know, additional sub-tank, pretty much. And that's pretty good. And then we'll do Buster Plus. That'll actually make our Shuriken worth something. You know, a fun challenge would be Shadow Armor, but every time you get hit, your character shrinks. Or shrinks, is what I meant to say. It'd just be a fun little shadow game. See, now I can actually hit these. And just ignore the horrible joke that I made. So now I can actually fight these things without needing my Giga attack, and that's very nice. Unfortunately, now I also have to deal with these fucking things, which are not nice. Yeah, no, I did not hear your groan, hun. You might have to do it again. I might have to tell another horrible joke. Though obviously that one was more aimed at Glimmer. Ow! See what I mean when I say those fires hurt? Or to put it at... Ow! Fire hot! I do not like these iron cubes here. Shadow Armor can do nothing to break them. They require metal anchor from the compression place that we went to. And pretty much everything but Shadow Armor X has that, so that's kind of part of the challenge here. I'm not really able to deal with the nightmare effects. There we go. Ah, damn. Glimmer, I was saying how it would be interesting if I did a challenge of Shadow Armor X here, where every time my character got hit, they shrank. I just thought it would be a fun little shadow game. Yes, that is the those are the responses that I wanted. Hi, jump. And now Suicide Pact, because I want to go through the other sets. I must go through the other doors, so I'm just going to exist inside of the donut here until it kills me. Good donut.
Ready?
I love how that block there just tried to crush me as I went through the door. Yeah, these two guys here, both of them, have really good parts for X. They have Quick Charge and Ultimate Buster. I like Quick Charge better, but Ultimate Buster is undeniably cool. Quick Charge should be self-explanatory. Ultimate Buster, however, is every shot that you fire is a charge shot. It is still subject to a cooldown, though. And that cooldown is comparable to the quick charge time from the quick charge part. So that's why I consider quick charge to be superior. Oh, by the way, that fire there is insta-kill. As purple nightmarish fire often is. Alright, good night, Jake. See you tomorrow. Can I do this yet? Nope. Oh, now I can, but I wasted it. Ah, and I did. Yeah, are you tired of fighting these donuts yet? Because we ain't done. I don't know what the hell just happened there. The official, unofficial name for these things is now Dragon Donuts, by the way. Yeah! That killed it, and the fire went with it. You know, I was watching Ed, Edd n Eddy earlier, and I was reminded of Bob, Tim's older brother. Does anyone remember Bob, the traffic cone? It was from the episode where Johnny and Plank had a fight and he was looking for new friends. Yeah, Bob was pretty mean. See, I'd agree with Jake that Bob is evil, but Tim is not. Tim learned from Bob's mistakes. Yeah, Bob had a ping pong paddle in his head. Bob was mean. Okay, so that's how... Thankfully, this fire is not insta-kill. Nope, I don't have Giga Attack ready. Almost. You know, I'm gonna go for Hyperdrive. What's Hyper... Oh, just increases defense. Never mind. I thought it was attack, not defense. You wanna actually fight me there, buddy? Or... Nope, just gonna be a jerk. That is the first attack you've done this entire fight. This game feels way longer than it is, and, like, that's not a good thing. Like, it feels like I've been going for at least 2 hours. We're only at an hour and a half. Yes, dude, I'm very happy about all the wriggling that I do as well. I'm very pleased with the animation here. Oh my god, this cutscene just takes for fucking ever. So this is a cutscene that you only get to see if you've collected a lot of souls, which generally you wouldn't really be able to do in the original, because it will only trigger if you've collected a lot of souls without unlocking Gate, and the only way that you would collect a lot of souls without unlocking Gate is just by grinding over and over and over, and yeah, just most people aren't going to do that to get a little cutscene. Alright, good night, Brony. Okay, so I didn't... Oh, no, wait, Quick Charge might be somewhere else. But still, the Ultimate Buster thing is a good thing to grab. Even if I don't personally plan on using it. I honestly would be really cool if X got to use different weapons with the Shadow Armor. But no. Okay, let me actually check and make sure that I have 100%ed some of the areas that I've been to. Yep, Laser Institute's good. Inami Temple's good. Haven't been there. Recycle Lab is good, so I was right about the alternate path. Magma Area's good. North Pole Area's good. Alright, so everything that we have... oh, I get one more part. Have a damage barrier. Oh wait, is it damage barrier that I want, or is it... Shock buffer, like literally just double defense, take half damage. Good shit. Let's see, trying to think what the best area for me to go to at this point is... I don't want to go there. I don't really want to go there either. Ah, sure, we'll go here. Yeah, you might zone back into having a bunch of crayons thrown at me. It is the Fang Stream way. I mean, there are tons of crayons all over... Yeah, there are tons of crayons on here all over the place. I actually wonder if we'll be able to get the HP bar down by Christmas. That would be kind of neat. I think that would make a nice little Christmas stream. Not actually on Christmas, of course. I don't like these giant mantises. They just respawn really quick. You can never fully destroy them. Like, there's not even a weapon or anything that fully gets rid of them. And this is supposed to be your first stage, because it has the easiest armor upgrade, and the boss has the lowest health. Not in this version, but in the original. X. I wonder if you will ever know peace. Like, seriously, this is 6 games in, 6 wars. When the fuck will it end? I wished for you to live in a world free of war and strife, but we must put an end to this nightmare. Forgive me. All I can do is give you this armor. This capsule contains the foot program for the blade armor. This program will enhance your dash performance and enable you to perform the Mach Dash, an aerial dash that renders you invulnerable for a split second and allows you to hurt enemies by air dashing into them. For the Earth, for the future, good luck. The blade armor actually is really cool. I do like the armors in this game, because they work around X's new ability, which is being able to use Zero's Saber, which he pretty much never gets again, despite there being 2 sequels. I don't know why he decided to give it back, but whatever. Yeah, that's a very part-dependent jump there. You need jumper and blade armor, or the setup that I've got, and it's just, yeah, it just requires a lot to get that sub-tank. Both of the sub-tanks in this game are hidden a little too well, you know? And just walk on these spikes. Oh no, I got hit by the powder of a moth! I'm going to die! And then we'll have to come back here for the upper path, unfortunately. I don't like that. I really wish they would allow you to get both paths, like, just by doing a death abuse. But no, they just really don't like doing that.
Here's a present for you.
I'm cautiously optimistic? Woohoo! I was expecting a lot of crayons, and I got a lot of crayons, but it was also... Wow! Thanks, Crystal! Just gonna skip over this guy's dialogue while I get assaulted by crayons. Damn, look at the chunk that took out of the HP bar. Look at the chunk I took out of his HP bar. I'm sorry, Midnight, what was that you just said? Give it a minute. That redeem takes a bit, I think. Oh, wait, no, hang on, I just... Okay, I saw 25k, and I thought that Crystal just redeemed the VIP thing, and I was waiting for the graphic to show up, but no, it was... I saw 25 and thought something else. Fair enough, Midnight. How close are you? And back to Amazon area. Still, though, wow. 25k bits, Crystal. That's... Wow. That's a big thank you. That is very appreciated. Oh, yeah, that is going to be a bit. I have been streaming more, though, so hopefully you can get there. I'm trying to see how much I can get through here without actually killing anything. I don't know why I'm just doing it. Nope. That's another thing where technically they want you to have the blade armor to do that, but I'm difficult. Was there nothing up here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was nothing up there. So many spinny crayons! I'm glad I was able to add that emote back in. It's really simple, but I think it's also really fitting. And down the pit I go! That actually would be really cool if you were able to pool your points together and just send them all at once. Yes, also the bouncy googly eyes. So many Googles. This is a really tricky jump with Shadow. Ah! I don't think there's actually anything there, so yeah, stage select. So many googly eyes on and off traffic cones. Hi, DMX. I don't know why we're googly eyeing. Probably just because googly eyes are awesome. Let me check Amazon area. Yeah, we got them all. Now for the one that's going to be a real pain in the... Actually, no. Let's go here. Let's go Weapon Center. We'll save the museum for last. Yeah, I did get a lot of googly eyes off Amazon. Remember, I have that tin of emergency use googly eyes whenever I need some googly. Yes, the trio of jingles is awesome. That and the peekaboo emotes are the reason that the emotes that pop up on the screen are limited to 3.
Thank you!
Ah, thank you for the follow, Holden! Yeah, and DMX, like, I try to acknowledge people who come into the stream and all, but please do not get offended if I don't. Sometimes I'm just not able to, okay? And thank you, Holden. Whoop. Ah! Bottle time while I'm being assaulted by meteors and robots! Ow! High jump! That wasn't the high jump, but whatever. Okay, now I can do quick bottle time. Very quick bottle time. Ah, that's good. That's good. And now we jump into the crystal. I mean, I can honestly say I would feel very good about getting $200 worth of bits, but I am also going to say do not in any way feel obliged to do that. Also, ready for the best hidden secret in the entirety of Mega Man? That was it. 2 major items. Right here. The one I give you now is an arm program for the blade armor. Your Charge Buster will release a plasma shot, which is overused, but will deal repeated damage to certain enemies. You can also use a charged blade slash by holding up before releasing a Charged Buster shot. That is a really cool function of the arm parts, I'm not gonna lie there. You can do it! I don't think all Baby Foxes stream, but more of them should. Yeah, into the pit.
Ready?
And that was a secret area. It's only slightly longer than the, yeah. I do not know off the top of my head how much that is worth. I'm not 100% sure on the bit conversions there, Crystal. Yep, time for Dynamo again. I mean, there are fox Pokemon. They're literally Pokemon that are just like foxes, so, I mean... Okay, yeah, I thought the bit conversion was something like that, but I wasn't certain. Ah! Where does he get these things? Eevee is kind of a, like, some people aren't certain whether or not Eevee is classified as a fox Pokemon, but I absolutely classify it as a fox Pokemon. It's too fluffy to not be. I have a sword, too, and I can swing it way faster than you. I I just ninja starred him right to the face. That was awesome. Alright, fine, toddler. Pretty close to baby. And yes, Eevees go voy, and they're adorable, and I cannot wait for the Pokemon Sleep Eevee Day, because that is going to be awesome, and I really hope I can snag a shiny Umbreon. And that's probably why my Pokesona would be a Zorua. Hey, tricky little bamboozle foxes. I would love to wake up and see 20 Eevees staring at me. I mean, really, we're not that far off. We've got a lot of Eevee plushes in here. That was good battle. Not good itch on my back, though. Okay. Let's see. Who am I missing from... Museum, haven't been there. Now Temple, Laser Institute, Weapon Center. Okay, I am missing 2 Reploids in Weapon Center. Yeah, we're missing a few on Evolutions, I think. I'm not entirely sure which ones. But we have plenty of standard Eevees around, and there's always a temptation to get more because Eevees are wonderful. And I do have a very fluffy Pokecenter Zorua as well. They are on the couch and out of my reach, sadly, right now. Yeah, we need more Evolutions. Don't be a coward, Nintendo. Let's see, I think there's... I'm going to start checking these pits, because I think there's a Reploid down one of them. Whether or not they give a part, I have no idea. But if they're down there, then they will. Yeah, if you thought the enemy spam was bad before, this stage really ramps it up. I mean, look at all the shit that it's throwing at me, and me throwing myself into a pit accidentally and being pacified. There's a lot happening. Come on. Okay, not this pit, that's for sure. Yep, just told that guy to fuck right off. Yeah, Sheldon, I do, on occasion, use a pacifier in real life. On occasion. Not a whole lot, but, every now and then I'll pop one in. Okay, I can't go back and check, so I'm missing 1 Reploid from here, and if I'm gonna 100% the game, I have to find them. They could maybe be in that alternate path still. I'm not confident that I checked that place out thoroughly. I probably should use mine more often, but I just... sometimes it feels weird just to have it in for a while, and so I don't, but... I don't know. Also, this is one of, if not the worst bosses in Mega Man X. I fucking hate this guy. You'll see why. If you thought the stage was clusterfuck, you haven't seen this guy. This is clusterfuck the boss. Or enemy spam clusterfuck the boss. Like, look at all the particles that he puts out on the screen. pretty much anytime you deal any significant amount of damage to him, he splits into another version of himself. And sometimes even when you don't deal significant damage. And this is the whole fight. I can't really even reliably Giga attack him. No, I don't want to use a sub-tank for this. I actually do have the life recover. I probably should have brought it, but I forgot about it. Now, there we go. Yeah, I definitely did debate that when doing the Passy Time redeem, like where I would actually put a pacifier in. The issue, though, is that just it really brings down the audio quality. I mean, if you're actually able to get away with it at work, then I say go for it. Clear these guys away. I know you're probably thinking it with this boss, but his weakness does not really help. His weakness is hard to use on him, and yeah, it still has the problem of he does this clusterfuck shenanigans. Got him, though. That second fight went way better. When you're going to the what room? Why would you be going in there very often? I don't understand. You only go into that room, like, maybe once a day to take a bath. I mean, that's what it's for. The bathroom. You just take a bath in there. Oh, and that there is also part of the patch where, after you've reached a certain hunter rank, once your rank is then you unlock Ultimate Armor X and Black 0, which is nice. I like having a way to unlock those in the actual game without putting in a cheat code. But due to the challenge, we will not be using them. And I go back here because there's still one Reploid here that I need to find. Or else it's not 100%. I mean, Crystal, you don't have to own a pacifier to be a baby. It's nice, but some people just aren't into them. Okay, I'm gonna check the holes again, but I'm pretty confident that they're in the alternate path. I mean, that's fair. We're just doing the usual jokes. Nope, not there. I feel like that's where one would be if one was actually there. So the one that's there probably doesn't give a part and was just removed. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of times we just gotta do what's in our imaginations. But it's better than nothing.
Ready?
Oh, hell yeah, Sarah. This is a very good track. I love the music here, just not the stage itself. Oh, yeah, there he is. In the original, absolutely do not come here as Zero. After beating Ground Scaravech anyway. Because he will give you a weapon that is very easy to trigger at the wrong time as Zero. And if you do that, you will plummet into the abyss, guaranteed. And, yeah, really bad design. But I got the last guy. Now, if you thought that stage was annoying for getting all the Reploids, we're going to Museum next. Museum fucking sucks for getting all the Reploids. So who knows how many times we'll have to replay it. I hate having fat fingers. I can never type on a cell phone. I mean, Shenron, any Mega Man is a good Mega Man as far... Well, okay, maybe not any, but any Mega Man is better than no Mega Man. Let's go with that. I love striking poses as I go into the magic totems. Ah, I've got to deal with these blocks this time. Sometimes it's tricky to get the timing down on these totems. Sometimes. Aw, man, I can't stick to these ceilings. It's like the one spot where sticking to the ceiling and using the Shuriken Rain would actually be worth it and cool. Oh, come on. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Like, you don't always... You don't have to have a concrete age. I mean, I don't really even all the time have a concrete age. It fluctuates. I mean, it's usually, like, always real damn little, but it does fluctuate depending on my mood. I usually like to say between 6 and 11 months, or 6 and 10. Which, granted, there's not a whole lot of difference between those, but, yeah. I mean, you've heard of gender fluid. Now we have age fluid. Okay, well, we lucked out and got the capsule, at least. Okay, yeah, I just fell through that. X, step into this capsule and I'll grant you data for an armor program, and also the ability to just phase through solid objects. The one I give you now is the head program for the blade armor. It allows you to consume less energy when you use your special weapons. That's about it. It's pretty sad. God, I really hate these things. Yeah, because I'm absolutely going to have to do a revisit. I'm picking another Nightmare Effect. Yeah, I guess you're right there, Glimmer, but, I mean, you understood what I meant. And I think from context it was pretty clear what I meant too, but yeah, no, I get it. Some people will use anything as an excuse. I don't think there's a Reploid in here, but I'm gonna check, damn it. Ah! There's just way too much clusterfucking going on here. I prefer my Psycho Krieg and the Fantastic Fustercluck, though. Ah, yes. Truly, the optimal creature to make a robot of was a dung beetle. Truly, makes so much sense. Why didn't we think of it sooner? You actually do probably want to be careful with destroying his... whatever these balls he's rolling around are. He will get it bigger no matter what, but if you destroy it, it'll get bigger faster. I guess he just has a bunch of big ones off screen. And they get progressively harder to dodge and to destroy. Oh, that was awesome! I wasn't even aiming that shuriken at him and it got him. Ah, that was sweet. Yeah, I think the growing up too quick thing is pretty common around this fandom. I don't think, like, in general that I grew up too quickly, but I think I definitely got out of diapers too quickly. I don't have any real hard evidence to back that up. I don't know what age I was potty trained at, but I do know that my mom absolutely hated them, and so most likely probably pushed me to get trained pretty early. I don't have any memories of being in them, aside from at night. I was a bedwetter till I was like 10. Or maybe not even that, because I kind of still am. Okay, let me think what the other effect for that is. I think it's Amazon area. So, the way the Nightmare system works is you go to a stage, and it has an effect on other stages. These effects are overwhelmingly negative. Again, some are neutral, and like one is maybe positive, but still like has the ability to make things bad. No, I didn't want to save there. And so there are two effects that can be active, or two possible effects that can be active on each stage. Nope, that wasn't. Oh right, I think it was a Nami Temple. And so you basically get to pick one of those two effects and go with whatever is the least detrimental to you. There's nothing in the game that really explains this to you. The most you get is when you exit a stage, another stage's icon turns red. That's it. That's your entire indication and entire explanation of the Nightmare system. Not sure what you missed, B. Depends on when it got frozen.
Ready?
Yeah, you generally don't, go into this side of the fandom without learning to accept people. And if you don't, then you don't last long. Is this even completable as Shadow Armor? Yeah, the game has this weird fascination with jumps like this that are just horrible for Shadow Armor. And just, in the vanilla, just completely stop you from progressing if you're using that armor. Because why would you use a tool that we gave you? How dare you? So if you haven't guessed, the, what really sucks about this stage as far as finding Reploids and collectibles, it's all randomized. And there's really no reliable way to affect RNG or anything like that. You just kind of have to, deal with it. And I know that's very off topic from the things that are being discussed in chat, but I've got to talk about the game a little bit at least. Ah, damn it, really? Hang on, hang on. I gotta go to a break real quick. I'm getting a phone call I can't ignore. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. My grandma called me, just wanting, like, an update on her situation and whatnot, and she doesn't call very often, so when she calls, I want to answer. Thank you very much for the follow! I noticed we had some people, hopping in while I was on break there. Can I just get a better frickin' RNG seed here so that I can... Nope. Yeah, again, this stage is one of the ones that takes the longest to 100%, again, just because you're dealing with things that are beyond your control. And sometimes RNG likes you, other times it doesn't. I am mildly curious where the, like, when exactly the RNG seed is determined here. Like, if it's determined when you spawn into the level, or if it's determined when you go into the totem. It's probably determined when you spawn into the level, because I know that if you die in one of these, you'll come back to the same one. It might look a little different, the geometry might change slightly, but it's not going to be a different location entirely with different collectibles. Oh yeah, RNG was not kind to you last night, Glimmer. Okay, and I'm just gonna quit the stage. Oh, thank you for the sub!
Has gifted a sub to Megaman.
The gift sub, I mean. Alright, see ya, Shenron. I like that people are using my sound effects for showing up and leaving. I like them. I'm enough of a Mega Man nerd, I can tell the difference between the teleport in and teleport out sounds. So, I mean, they work for me. Okay, let's try again. We haven't even seen the alternate exit, which, yes, is also determined by RNG. I'm also very happy with how those little peekaboo emotes came out, and that they're getting use. Always makes me happy to see my stuff getting use. Now that I have the follower emotes, I'm actually very curious what's going to be the most used emote on other channels. And also now everyone can show their support for Tim. Exactly, Glimmer. Exactly. Ah! So many crayons! So much damage to the little fox. I'm a tanky little bastard, though. Okay, good. This is the one that gets me the alternate exit. It at least has unique geometry, so I can tell. Yay, cones! All the cones, all the time! All the cones, Sonas. Okay, I don't want to go to that yet, because, yep, there's a guy down here. Whoops! I meant to save you, not to die! See, at least it brings me back here. Again, this geometry is slightly different. Like, I don't think that was there before, but it's still the same area. It does make me curious how exactly the RNG is determined here. Ah, come on! Well, you know what they say, Warlock. Everything fits in the square hole. Really cool pose there, though. I like doing that, at least. Okay, now let's not fuck this up, please. I said not fuck this up. Okay, that one's rescued. We're good there. That was all that was in here. Now we take the alternate exit. There we go. Oh, hey, Beto. Yeah, I am pretty cozy. I would love to actually have a gaming chair like this. And I think that's the last one. I think. I do not need to fight Dynamo again. Let's just exit. I have no more use for Nightmare Souls. That's bad! Okay, and we'll save. Make sure I got all the parts. Looks like I'm missing one. What am I missing? Yep, okay, I am missing one. First of all, let's edit my parts here. Quick charge. And life recover. Pretty much as good as that's gonna get. Alright, so now where's someone who's missing? Wait. Okay, no, there's still one in the museum. We're not done yet. It's always the frickin' museum. How long are we gonna stay here? I really wish that the mod here could have fixed the RNG on the museum. But I guess there's only so much I can do. Actually, I'm not even sure I've found the heart tank in here yet. Does anyone remember me picking up a heart tank in here? I don't think that I have. Again, it's all RNG dependent. Yeah, see how much faster I'm charging my swings now? And how many lag frames I get? Okay, definitely no one in here. I do kind of wish that my saber did more power. Or did more damage. The AI says her name really weird, but thank you, Glimmer. Okay, I've been in here before as well. And now there's no capsule to use. Oh, and we gotta stretch as soon as I'm out of danger.
Game
Oh no! Elmo! The boss that I don't want to fight! Okay, now I can do my stretch. Thank you for the follow, Zelo! Hello, Raiders! Ah! Okay, the stretch is done. The stretchy has been completed. Yep, it is X6 Shadow Armor only. Right now, we are getting just screwed by Museum RNG. I hesitate to say it, to be honest, but I do like X6. Some parts of it, anyway. Look at that smug Azura. That smug Zuzu. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm not gonna take that this time. I'm gonna double check this area for Reploids. I don't think there are any in here. I don't think there were any in the... I don't know, should I? I'll go back through and look again, but I'm pretty sure I got everything in here. Oh, that's a fun topic. Oh, by the way, can we get a shout-out? Can we get a shout-out for the Raider, please? Okay, yeah, I don't think there was much here for me to miss. Ah, come on! Alright, see ya, Crystal. Yeah, what the hell, I'll fight Dynamo just because. Yeah, Zelda 2 is a fascinating game. Oh, I wasn't even aware there was a fan remake of Zelda 2. That's neat. I knew that game had somewhat of a cult following, but I didn't really have any idea how big it was. Hi, Jimmy. And yes, the tiny, comfy gamer chair. How is Bean and Bark doing? Yeah, my dog's doing just fine. He got the beans and he do the barks. Oh, yeah, Nightmare Mother sucks. No one likes that boss. Thankfully, in this, because we're using the X6 tweaks, because it was the only way to actually be able to do this challenge, their HP was, like, cut to a fourth. So they're still really, really annoying, but they're fine. Yes, this is a patched PS1 version. If you want to type !mod into the chat, it will give you the details on the mod that I'm playing. I think the mod that I'm using is fairly well known. It does a lot of good stuff. Unfortunately, does not fix Museum RNG. That's a weird frame there. Yeah, I just spawned in upside down. What of it? Come on. Nothing in here. There's generally not anything really hidden in this stage. It's just behind RNG walls. Like, almost literal RNG walls. Okay, this one looks different. I think there might be something down here. Nope. Near the start of the stream, we actually were having, or at least I was saying, my piece on why I like X6 more than X7. One of those reasons is the mod. Oh, there they are, there they are, there they are! And there's the heart tank. That's it. That's 100%. That's everything. Yeah! We finally broke Museum RNG. Yeah, I can't really blame you on that. X7 is, I do plan on playing X7 eventually on stream. I've obviously completed it casually before. And if you think I have things to complain about X6, oh boy, I've got things to complain about X7. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's 100%. That's all replays to give parts. That's all heart tanks. It is finally time to tackle Gate. Yeah, X8 was pretty alright. I do intend on doing that one as well. I'm just kind of doing these in order. Yeah, I definitely like X8. Not quite as much as I do some of the other ones, but I like it. And yes, Catching Fire, I am winning at this point for sure. To think we'd find Gates Laboratory here, of all places. Proceed a little further ahead. Yeah, now I get to redo the intro stage with Shadow Armor, kind of. I'm getting some heavy interference, so I can't get a clear visual. Can you see anything? I can see a large crater. It's almost as if it's inviting me in. I think it leads to the laboratory. I'll probably lose contact with you once I enter, Aelia. Yeah, even now I'm getting an awful lot of noise. Be careful. Alright, I'm going in. Aw, thank you, Rogue. It's dark in here, but there's a faint light right ahead. Can you see anything, Aelia? Aelia, can you hear me? Communication's off already. Well, nowhere to go but forward. Would I plan on playing Extreme 1 and 2? At some point in the future, maybe. I don't have any plans for it right now, but I would absolutely play them on stream. Extreme 1 is an interesting, pretty much remake of X1. Extreme 2 is also rather fascinating in some of its gameplay choices. Were you tired of enemy spam yet? No? Good, because we're not. Yeah, I like Extreme 2. It's an interesting game, but it's not, it's definitely one that I would consider one that I like. And just step over my words. Oh my god, yes. When I get to X7 and we do Flame Hyanar, that's not going to be fun. I would normally save him for last if he didn't have an arm part upgrade for X. Then again, you don't really get X until, like, at least 6 stages in, so... I also find it really funny how, even without all of his upgrades, X is still more powerful than Axel with all of his. Okay, I'm actually just gonna play it safe this time. Yay, more fire! Really love our insta-death hazards here. There we go. And never mind, it's back. Good thing we can climb on spikes. I really don't like the auto-scroller nature here. It's just... I can run circles around this slow-ass moving fire. Why won't you let me? I don't like things that artificially limit your movement. If you want something chasing me, that's fine. But if I have the ability to outrun it and leave it in my dust, let me. You can put whatever blockades you want in front of me, but give me the opportunity to just leave it miles behind me. Oh, by the way, another really horrible boss. See that HP bar? Yeah, it used to be twice as big, and he'd take half as much damage. Enjoy that. Can I... Yes, I got greedy, but it worked. It wasn't in vain. I was able to hit both eyes with my Giga attack. That's gonna save a lot of time. Yeah, much more doable for sure, but still not exactly fair. Like, because there's still a lot of attacks that Shadow Armor X specifically is gonna have a lot of a hard time dodging. Blade Armor X could maybe pull it off, but this battle just feels designed for zero. I mean, I don't think I've actually ever drawn a superior before, but I'm not opposed to the idea. If someone commissions one, I'll draw it. I actually really like superior, because when I was playing through Black and White and Black and White 2, that was generally my go-to Pokemon. I just really like their regal design. I've always been a little partial to the grass types too. Yeah, this is another very long cutscene, and I'm just kind of tired of you, Gate. I mean, Serp Mom is nice, but Mom Scarada is better. Okay, this is one of the most infamous stages. Especially if you're Shadow Armor X, you better have Hyper Dash and Jumper. Yeah, I've always liked the idea of a Motherly Mouse Curata. They have a lot of good babying tools. I mean, magic tricks really keep little ones entertained. There's that whole floating flower thing. They could probably make other shit levitate too. One of the reasons that I think Sylveon is a good caretaker Pokemon as well, those feelers of theirs are multi-purpose, I'm sure. Thankfully, Shadow Armor does let you skip a significant portion of this stage, Just, again, for the love of all sanity, you better have Hyper Dash and Jumper. Let's see, can I? Yes, I can. One of the few times High Jump actually comes in good use there. And High Max again. Didn't I already kick your ass? You cannot defeat me, Maverick Hunter. Your abilities are worlds apart from mine. Give up. I've only gotten stronger, dude, and I kicked your ass before. You're still going on about that? I don't care how strong you are. I can't lose now. I'll put a stop to this insanity. I do like how no-nonsense X is here. And, like, one of his last lines, like, when he defeats the final boss, is also really good as well. Where it's basically just, fuck you, we don't have time to deal with you anymore. Stop coming back. I'll kill you as many times as I have to. It's really nice. Some good character development for X, and then X7 just throws it all out the window. And yes, pretty much exactly like your tails, son. I need to do more pictures where you're using your tails. Starting to remember how to actually fight this guy. Hyper Dash and Jumper are honestly just really good, even if the stage isn't requiring them. Yeah, and it's unfortunately that mindset that really led to the dark ages of Mega Man, where they were just pumping out game after game for the purposes of just selling them, and the quality just really kept declining. The Mega Man Zero series, though, which came out around this time, was fantastic, though. I still love the Zero series. Gotcha! Yeah, that started out pretty rough, but I adapted to him at the end. Because I do not want to run out of lives here to the point where I honestly might... If I die naturally, then I'll throw the other life away, but for now, I think we're good. Which, by the way, in the non-modded original, your lives are basically worthless. You just respawn at the checkpoint no matter what, even after a game over. Here, no, you start from the beginning of the stage. Which, by the way, this is 2 stages here, combined into one. So this is still technically considered the same stage, even though we've already fought High Max and gone through what could be considered a full stage. I love how these guys were giving us trouble before, and now they just go down with one charge shot. Or slash. So this platform here, not in the unmodded version. That jump is impossible with Shadow Armor unless you have Hyper Dash and Jumper, and even then it's very tricky. So if you select a Shadow Armor for this stage, too bad. You can't do anything. And this one here is also very tough. It's doable with Shadow Armor's air dash that it has now, but remember in the original it did not have an air dash. So yeah, that stage is infamous for that section right there, and the fact that you get to it with Shadow Armor, and then find out, oh shit, I have to go back and pick another armor, which means I have to do the first stage over again, and fight High Max again. And when I was a kid, I could only beat High Max there with Shadow Armor, so that fucking sucked. Speaking of things that fucking suck, we're about to fight Gate. You'll learn pretty quick why this fight sucks complete ass. Gate can only be damaged by his own attacks being backfired on him. He moves around and likes to be in areas where they won't hit him. And these little fuckers stake around way too long. Shadow Armor is also not great for fighting Gate, but we've got to. Okay, that hit him. That got him. This is very much a war of attrition. And while he's doing things moderately favorably right now, Gate's AI will change when his health gets low, and he will be less likely to do these attacks that can actually damage him. There's a glitch here that can be performed with Zero that will grant you invincibility. And one of Gate's attacks can help you do that. But even then, you're very rarely going to die due to low HP, and more due to you fell off. These guys again. Yeah, unfortunately, Charge Saber does not do well on these. And sometimes Gate just backs you into corner and you gotta take it. Yeah, especially boss battles that are long and drawn out over a bottomless pit. Not fun at all. Yeah, and now he has this attack that destroys your platforms. Hope you didn't like these platforms, because they ain't sticking around. It's a real good thing that you can wall jump in this game. If you couldn't wall cling, oh boy, this would be so much suckage. Yeah, see, now that he's low on health, he's not doing the attack that actually damages him. This would be fine if there was some alternative, but there is not. There we go. Almost there. Still got another sub-tank and that life-up thing. He's almost there. And hi, Flash Lion. How's it going? Sorry, I'm not chatting too much. I am trying to focus on Gate because he is not necessarily difficult, but he is nerve-wracking because if you fall, that's a lot of time you're not getting back. Oh, God, and I can't even fucking... I can't jump, what the hell? Okay, yeah, I need to use... We're doing the life recover. Save the sub-tank for later, because life recover will pop up when we go to another stage. And I don't know a great way to fill up your sub-tanks in this game. Hanami Temple is probably my best bet. But really, this is the hardest. This is the final boss here, pretty much, even though he isn't really. In speedrunning, Gate is quite ironically a big gatekeeper for actually being able to complete your run on a decent time. You can seriously just decide, haha, no, fuck your entire run. Yeah, Sigma is crazy easy in this game. There we go, I got him, and thankfully it doesn't just drop me into the pit. I just kind of levitate there. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That is 100% Hobo Sigma. We'll see him soon enough. We're almost there. Yeah, X5 Sigma was, like, legitimately difficult and intimidating and, again, difficult. X6 Sigma is just a freaking joke. And you take forever to die.
このまま無様に消えていく愚かな奴らとはこんな最悪の事態もちゃんと考えておいたんだこれだけは
Yeah, so he prepared for his defeat by doing something so incredibly stupid and reviving Sigma. Why would you do this? Oh yeah, the Shadow Devil battle from X5, which I also did stream and is probably still in my VODs, yeah, was was a thing. Yeah, he's like even struggling to breathe, even though as a robot he shouldn't need to. You know, that actually brings up an interesting question. Do Reploids need air? Because in X1, in Chill Penguin stage, you can see X breathing, and, like, his breath is actually turning white. I think also in stages where they're underwater, you see air bubbles. So that begs the question, can Reploids breathe? I will defend Megaman 7 Wily. I will defend that final boss. Is it hard? Oh my god, yes. Is it fair? Technically. It is just difficult. It is not unfair, it is just very difficult. And strategies around it are actually really nice, because you're not just relying on your skill at dodging his really annoying attack. You can rely on your special weapons and use them to just make him not do those attacks. Granted, yes, there is still a good amount of RNG, and it's still a very difficult fight, but it's a fight that, once practiced, is decent, at the very least. I would actually argue that Slashman is more annoying than than Wily 7, because Wily 7 is supposed to be hard. He's literally the final boss. And yes, I am absolutely a Battle Network fan. Oh, and I'm just seeing the thing about data breathing. That actually makes a lot of sense. I had never heard that before. That probably would be a decent way of regulating internal temperature by getting some fresh air, but wouldn't necessarily be required to function. Because we've seen in X8, they can literally survive in space. They don't actually need air, and they can go underwater and, you know, function underwater. You know, good thing they've got airtight casing. Oh, you had Borger? Love Borger. Refights are rather difficult with Shadow Armor X here. Again, Buster Plus is really carrying its weight. And thank you for the follow, Frash. Peanut butter sauce burger? What? Where did you order from? I have never heard of that. What? That is really interesting. I'm not actually much of a sci-fi person, so I had never watched, what was it, Star Trek? It had just never really been anything that interested me. But that's, I like that explanation there. You know, just applied to something that interests me more. I think what actually also would be nice if Wolfang here would do a different attack is if you design them so that Reploids do breathe, but when they do, they're actually purifying carbon dioxide rather than breathing like humans do. Essentially the opposite of what humans do. So they function as, like, trees. I'm morbidly curious, I'm gonna call it, about the peanut butter sauce burger, because, yeah. Oh, time for a non-peanut butter sauce bottle. Good, now close before I have to fight someone. See, I don't think charge is effective against you, is it? Nope. I can get up on these, but I can't actually hit him with it. It's so hard to actually use the clinging to the ceiling shots. Yep, the burb with the dragon donuts. And hi, Shinzo, how's it going? That was a weird hitbox that I apparently was just barely not in. Oh god, old Simpsons, yep. That's not my uncle. And this man's not dead. I'm sure lots of people have this complaint, but I just do not like Marge's nasally-ass voice. Like, that's not even a reflection on the characters, just, especially modern Simpsons, her voice just hurts my ears. I don't like it. Oh yeah, he summons old Mavericks to fight you. It's kind of cool to see them in the 16-bit, or is it 32-bit style that we're in? Whatever. It's nice to see them in this style, but I wish they had color. Yeah, how can you forget the peanut butter squid tentacles? Like his most iconic gross dish. Sometimes it's very interesting to think about what these guys are actually saying and not when they're not launching dung beetle balls at me. I probably shouldn't be that close to his ass, but whatever, he's exploding. Really, Warlock? I had never heard that. Wow, I do feel bad for them. See, that's kind of the thing, though, Rogue. I wonder if that's a thing where they even could break out of it? Or, like, if they stopped doing the character, would their voice improve? Or is it just like, no, your voice is kind of forever ruined, so you may as well continue doing the character because it's the only one you can do now, and it's the only way you can get a paycheck? Yeah, now I can actually reliably take out those gems on his back. You know, when he's not being a spinning blade turtle. Wait, hold on. I can do it! Here! I can hit him with this! I can hit him with this attack! I'm way too happy about that! It's actually useful! Somewhat. Just love that death pose there. There's a trick with Zero that just melts his health bar. Where you like literally get in to where you're chopping off his foot, and for whatever reason he doesn't have iframes, and every frame of saber animation inside of his foot deals a full saber swing of damage, and he just dies in not even a second. Ninja Stars being useful, sort of. Oh, that hurts you. Okay, I actually didn't know that, I didn't know that hologram of him there hurt you. Guess it's not so much a hologram if it actually, you know, causes pain. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I think Saber does it a little bit more. But this does a lot! There are many valid reasons to turn small. Oh, really? I'm not... What scream was that? I wasn't, I don't follow a lot of that stuff a lot of times. What scream destroyed his voice? I can think of several. And the annoying bastard. Oh, yeah, that one, that makes sense. The scream that reverberated through time. Almost there. Come on, come on. That was a little anticlimactic for an ending there, but... Oh, yeah, that was a pretty brutal-ass fight. One of the lines that I will always love is, when he's sensing Cell for the first time, and just like, what the hell am I sensing? Is that Kakarot? Is that the Namekian? Is that me? Is that me stronger than me? I'll fucking kill me!
Ready?
I really have no point to collect these Nightmare Souls anymore, but... Stop me from collecting shit. Try it. I dare ya. It ain't happening. I grew up on collectathon games. This shit ain't stopping. Ah, that was almost flawless. That was almost no hit through there. I do like the aesthetic around here. Just the nice... It's slightly ominous. I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Hobo Sigma. Good. He's not fully recovered yet. X, you get lost. You can't do a thing in this state. This time, I'll defeat you for good. This time, I will take bottle. Ah, that's good. Shut up! This body is more than enough to crush you! I like to think, just like with Copy X, we kicked his ass so bad that now he has a stutter. He's actually attacking me right now, which is kind of rare. Usually he just does this. Yeah, wow, real bad pattern on him. Oh, yeah, lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Azura is rewatching the original Dragon Ball Z right now, so this is extra glorious. Did I beat him? No, that can't be it. Yeah, this is just the beginning. Die! Die, 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 die. Oh, great, he's rage quitting. He can't even think straight anymore. The only thing left in his mind is the desire for revenge. I'll put you out of your misery, Sigma. Time to settle this. Oh my god, yes. Sigma has devolved into a Reaper main. I don't play Overwatch, but that's still funny. I am going to heal just in case. I did say just in case, didn't I? It's useless! Useless! I can't die, you know that! Sigma, we have no time to fight you. We need to rebuild our world, and I can't allow you to stand in our way. It doesn't matter how many times you come back. I will defeat you. I'll hold you to that! That gives me the motivation to return once again! I will be back! Yeah, Shadow Armor X just annihilates Hell Sigma, which is his official name. Literally cut his head off. I will agree, though, that boss theme is fucking kick-ass. Several of these endings make little to no sense, but most of the game made little to no sense. So, I guess, in that sense, it's fitting with sense, because I haven't said that word enough. Then again, usually in this community, there's a lot of sense going around that you don't want. Here's something more interesting than the ending. Keys! And also stretch. Oh, that's good. Thank you for the stretch. Much obliged.
ひどいなこりゃどうするよ
Is this the first time you've talked in the entire game, Douglas?
エイリアンに任せるよ。余計なことをしたから。
ありがとう X。
任務完了だな、これで。
I mean, you guys really didn't get to talk
これから
before. I
長い
mean,
任務が待っている。
Cygnus did get a
みんな
few
で地球を再建
lines,
しなければ。
but he's a very minor character, despite being canonically the leader of the entire organization.
私はイレギュラー発生率ゼロのプログラムやウイルスを完全にシャットアウトする完璧なプロテクトプログラムをゲートに負けないようなプログラムを目指すわ。
みんなで力を合わせてゆっくり確実に歩んでいこう。
そうだな長い旅は始まったばかりだ。
今度こそ本当の理想国家を目指す。人間とレプリロイドが平和に暮らせる世界。
Have a trio of jingly items. And also anime music credits, because why not? And peekaboos. Peekaboos are good. I do... Like, one of the reasons I probably defend X6 a lot is because while the game is brutally hard and objectively bad in several spots, I grew up with it. I loved it as a kid. I couldn't get the main theme song out of my stupid little kid anime-loving head. Despite all its faults, I had fun with it. And as much as I can definitely say that X7 is objectively the worst game by far, I had fun with X7 as well, and when I do get around to that, I do want to play up the things that I liked about it. Although, I will, again with X7, probably come clean and say most of it is based on nostalgia, and because when I was a kid, I really wanted the game. I was a huge Mega Man fan, and I didn't own a PS2 for a while, and so I remember just like, whenever I got to go into a GameStop, I would just like pick up the box and read the back of it out of anticipation of one day I'll have a PS2 and I'll be able to play this. I wanted to love it so badly. Yeah, Game Center, I absolutely agree with you on that. Even the worst game has some sort of value to it, even if it's a game that you're playing just because you were dared to, or just like someone gave you money to do it on a stream or something. There's value to be had and fun to be had in old games and bad games as well. Sometimes you can just laugh at how bad it is. I have never heard of Super Pitfall. Oh, yeah. God, what was it? Blizzard Wolfgang? Yeah, he did have a... There's honestly really good music throughout X6. A lot of these soundtracks are just outright bangers. It's... Honestly, I can't really think of a soundtrack that's bad, but some standouts are definitely Weapon Center, Inami Temple for sure, I really like. Again, the Hell Sigma theme, even though you didn't get to hear a lot of it, it was really good. Whose head looks like a Formula 1 guy? Are you talking about the Wolf Maverick? I guess I can kind of see that. That's not a comparison I would have made, but... Alright. Oh, you mean the guy on screen right now on the left? Yeah, that's Gate. I guess? If you mean the woman one, then her name is Alia. My rank is, really high. Let's go with that. Alright. One more thing at the end. This gives you the code for Ultimate Armor X and Black to Zero. Just a nice little, instead of looking them up on the internet, you get to, you get them for clear of the game. That's a good way to give you the codes. I approve of that. In any case, that will do it. That's the game in almost 3.5 hours to complete the challenge. 100%ing X6, again, because there's a lot of bloat. That's decent. So, in the future, we will probably do X7. And that'll be tons of fun. Let me see who I am able to raid right now. Now, how about I send you all over to Little Chew? Alright, that'll do. We'll go raid Little Chew. See you guys next time.